Stories matter, but so do storytellers. Just consider the story of a hunt. If you're a hunter, your story is about chasing. If you're an animal, your story is about escaping. Same story, two emotions. Ideally, you need a neutral storyteller here. Not the hunter or the hunted, but someone who's neutral. I'll tell that to foreign media houses. Their playbook is quite simple. You want a story on Kashmir? Just ask a journalist from Pakistan to write it. I'll pull up some examples for you. Here's a report on the Indus Treaty in Nikai. The writer is a Pakistani journal. He talks about a militant strike in Kashmir. Next is the New York Times. This article attempts to draw a parallel between the Pahalgam attack and last month's Balochistan train attack. It talks about Pakistan accusing India of sponsoring terrorism. Again, the writer is a Pakistani. Now, this is problematic for obvious reasons. Pakistani citizens consider Kashmir to be theirs. Their government peddles propaganda about Jammu and Kashmir, so naturally their perspective will be biased. But that's not the only problem here. We don't expect Pakistani journalists to take India's side. We expect the Dawn newspaper to back Pakistan. We expect Geo News and the Express Tribune to do the same, because these are all Pakistani outlets. The problem comes when foreign outlets do the same thing. You don't have a stake in this conflict. So your job is to be a neutral storyteller. You cannot be neutral by asking Pakistanis to write on Kashmir. And this is just one example. The media has become a battleground. India has banned 16 Pakistani YouTube channels. This includes some of their leading news outlets as well, like Dawn, ARY News and Sama TV. New Delhi says these channels are spreading fake news. The government of India has also written to the BBC. Over what? The outlet's description of the attack. The BBC did not call it terrorism. They've called it a militant attack. Reports say the government conveyed its concerns to the BBC. Similar messages were also sent to other outlets like the Associated Press and Reuters. Frankly, this must only happen to India. You've just been attacked by terrorists. You've lost 26 civilian lives. Your neighbor is a known sponsor of terror, yet your story is being downplayed. Things would have been very different elsewhere. We saw the response when Israel was attacked by Hamas. No downplaying, no gunmen, no militants, just straight up condemnation by Western media. This should be a wake-up call for India, because the conflicts of tomorrow won't just be fought on the battlefield, they will be fought online. It's not just about overpowering your enemy, it's about shaping global opinion, and Pakistan knows this well. Last week, their defense minister spoke to Sky News, one of the most viewed news channels in Britain. Today, he spoke to Reuters, one of the biggest news agencies in the world. Both interviews were used to raise the same point, that an all-out war is coming. The idea here is to use foreign media to spread panic. Suddenly, other world leaders take notice, so they jump in to push for de-escalation. This is how Pakistan is using the media to their advantage. What about India? We haven't seen a coherent strategy yet. Yes, banning Pakistani channels is a good start, but that's a defensive move. You need to use the media to tell your story, whether it's the brutality of last week's attack, or Pakistan's double game on terrorism, or their campaigns against India. And it should be easy, considering it is the truth. But the question is, does India realize how important this narrative war is? We have to say the early indications are not good. Let's hope New Delhi gets its act together.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India. What we saw in Kashmir.
The Prime Minister Modi.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.